Another video, man. It's been probably like 2 days. I covered this topic briefly in one of my previous videos, just briefly, but I want it to be its own video. I'm not sure a lot of dudes are gonna resonate with this one because it's one of those topics where I've heard it before. It's like, you don't sound attracted to women, bro. Are you sure you like women, bro? And it's like, I don't want the whole moral superiority thing to kind of, be an accusation. I don't want that to be what people are thinking I'm doing, but it's like, I just can't talk to those kinds of dudes. Like, it's just never an intelligent conversation. I hate to phrase it like that, like as if I'm just like, I just don't want to make it seem like this is like the way to go. Because I want this video to be served into the algorithm to people that maybe need some expansion on the thought they already have about this. Like, I'm not trying to change anybody's mind, because that's when you start to get the comments where people are just kind of like being idiots, for lack of a better term. But yeah, man, I just think lust is a silent killer of potential, of ambition, discipline, purpose. If you feel sick or unmotivated, it's time to ask yourself, how much power does lust have over my life? Lust isn't just about sexual desire. It's about obsession, a craving that takes control of your mind, takes control of your body as well. When you're consumed by lust, you're no longer in the driver's seat. I think about this example that I like to use. When a guy is talking to a girl and he's not really like that, not experienced, but you can tell he doesn't have very many options, so he's kind of just putting up with this girl, and even if she dangles the slightest chance that he'll be able to hit, he's just gonna submit and do whatever the fuck she wants, right? It's like, oh, I just gotta hit and I'm good. I just gotta hit once and I'm good. And it's like, think about it. How many hours are wasted scrolling through explicit content, fantasizing about things that don't serve your goals? How often does lust pull you away from meaningful work or deep connections, right? Lust doesn't just waste time. It robs you of mental clarity. It drains your energy. It leaves you feeling empty. It's a cycle of instant gratification that trades the long-term fulfillment for just a short-term fleeting moment of pleasure. If you're serious about achieving greatness, whether in your career, relationships, personal growth, discipline is non-negotiable, bro. And lust is the enemy of discipline. Think of great men in history who have accomplished just like fucking extraordinary things. They weren't controlled by their urges. They channeled that energy into their purpose. Lust literally shackles you into short-term distraction. Killing it, however, frees you to pursue long-term greatness. You see how that goes? But imagine the version of yourself, right? Imagine the best version of yourself. Whatever that looks like to you, imagine it. Imagine them. Who is disciplined, focused, unstoppable, bro. That version of you is waiting. That version of you is just sitting there waiting. But you'll never meet them if lust just keeps holding you back. I think some actionable steps to take. I got a few written down here. Number one is shift your focus. Every time that temptation, that urge creeps in, ask yourself, what's more important, this moment of weakness or my purpose? Redirect that energy into something productive, bro. Go to the gym, go outside, go on a drive. I don't even have a car right now. I think a lot of people take that for granted. Like, they just have a car sitting in their driveway. And when they're bored, they just sit inside. I'd literally just go on a fucking drive. Go on a drive, bro. Start or work on that side hustle, work on a skill. Lust thrives when your mind is at idle, so give it no space to grow. What do I got here? Number 2, environment. Just control your environment. Remove the triggers. Unfollow social media accounts that post explicit content or post thirst traps. Close those tabs. Fucking get out of those tabs. Delete whatever apps are associated with you doing the thing that you don't want to do. Shit, install apps that block adult sites if you enable parental controls on your own device. Some people don't use those, but I mean, shit. If you're serious about it, and if that's an extent you're willing to go to, I don't see why not. It's about making it harder to access. It's not about pretending temptation doesn't exist or whatever. It's just kind of like an out of sight, out of mind thing, you know? What was that? Number 2. Number 3, what do I got? Reframe lust as a weakness. Lust is not a superpower. It's not something you should fucking... I don't want to say it's not something you should embrace because it's like a natural thing, but it's just... It's just not beneficial, especially if you're not where you want to be and you just spend more time doing the fucking chicken choker than doing the fucking getting your business off the ground or something. It's a loss of control. Every time you give in, you're letting something else dominate your mind. Take control of your mind. Start viewing lust as an obstacle to overcome and not some natural indulgence that you just have to succumb to every time you get the urge and be like, shit, I'm stressed out right now, so I might as well, just relieve some shit. Like, no, bro. Fuck that. Go do something. Go outside. Get in the kitchen and fucking cook yourself something or clean your fucking room or, just do something, bro. Go take your dog out. Go say hi to your cat. Go say hi to your pet or something. Go bug your sibling or something, bro. Do something else besides engage in the fucking sexual urges. Transmute your energy. That's the number 4 one I got. Sexual energy is powerful, but you don't have to waste it. You can learn to redirect it and channel it into activities that build you up. Work out harder. Pour that intensity into your craft. This is called sexual transmutation. It's about taking that energy and using it to fuel your purpose. A lot of these concepts are simple on paper. I have them written down. They're literally on paper. But if you're serious about it, I don't think it's that hard. It's hard to instill new habits as humans, right? But I don't see it being one of those things. There's times where I go days and days without even having the thought of doing anything. And then I'll get the urge. I'll go eat. I'll hang out with my dog for a little bit. I'll find something that needs to be cleaned up. I'll work on my side hustle, my wallets that I make. I'll find something else to do. That's kind of just the whole point of it. You got to find your why. What's your mission? What's your dream? What's your purpose, your legacy? It's when your purpose is big enough, lust becomes so insignificant, bro. Write down your goals. Remind yourself daily of what you're striving for. Purpose kills distraction. Put your wallpaper as your dream house or your dream car, that penthouse you want, that apartment you want, stacks of money or something that represents what you want to have in your dream life. So you can just get up every day and look at that and be like, okay, this is what it's for. This is what I'm doing it for. Some might say lust is natural. Why suppress it? Yada, yada. I mean, I'm not telling you to suppress it. I'm telling you to control it. There's a big difference. Suppression leads to frustration. When you're suppressing things, when you hold things, when you bottle things up, you get frustrated and you bottle them up and it doesn't end well usually. But control, however, I think leads to freedom. You have more of a clear mind when you control things because you're the one controlling it. You're not letting this thing control what you do. You are controlling that thing, Oh, mindset is so fucking powerful. Discipline isn't about denying yourself. It's about choosing what truly matters. Every great achievement starts with mastering yourself. Lust is natural. Yes, it is natural. But letting it control you is optional. Imagine a life where you're no longer a slave to your own urges, bro. You wake up energized, you wake up focused, you wake up driven, you put your all into whatever you're doing to make some money. You're just living your best life to get to that dream life you want. You have confidence because now you've conquered yourself. It's not about conquering others. It's about conquering yourself. We are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst critic. We're giving ourselves all these critiques and shit that people don't even pay attention to, that people don't care about. It's you versus you, bro. Kind of have to you kind of have to embody something, stand for something, and then you can start to move in that way. Stand for something. If you want to get in shape, live like a person who's in shape. I said this in one of my other videos. If you want to be an athlete, live like an athlete. Start training like an athlete. If you want to be a programmer, start living like whatever you want to be, you need to start living like that thing, whatever that is. Start living like that. You know? I don't know, man. In terms of my own personal lust journey, I just want to flip this narrative on its head. I just don't want to be looked at as one of these other guys that are just easy anytime. Or if a girl thinks she can use sex to kind of manipulate me and get what she wants, I want it to be like, nah, you can't just, you know, put in my head the promise of vagina and I'm just going to do what you say or jump when you say jump. That's just not. Because a lot of dudes are like that. If a girl gives him the promise or the hope of, you know, getting in her pants, then he's going to do whatever. He's going to submit to her, bro. I hate to be like that and use the fucking, you know, the red pill shit, but I mean, hey, however I can get it through to people, I'm gonna go off of that. So it's just, I don't know, man. I think there's more to this shit than just like succumbing to the lust. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. I got another commentary I want to do. I might get that out later tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's been real.